It's me.
Ooh, cookie. Bye.
What? That didn't hit? Forsaken. The rage-inducing, infuriating, somehow balanced Forsaken. The game that introduced me to... Wait, no it didn't. The game that inspired me to... Well, okay, not really to. Okay, point is, I like the game, and recently, it has reached its 1-year anniversary. And I'm a big sucker for anniversaries. I mean, what other times the community barely celebrate your 1-year birthday due to the insane amount of drama you proceed over said year? But I'm not going to talk about that or any other drama that screwed over the game while having a leech that took 25% of its blood. I'm here to talk about the history, if you can say so, of the game. And what I mean by that is I want to talk my ass off about Forsaken so that I can get off my chest and have future background noise. But where to start? Well, the beginning, of course, duh. We're all... Forsaken is a game... Sorry, that usually happens. I don't know why. Forsaken is a game that was released on December 25th of 2024. Hey, that's Christmas. It's an asymmetrical horror game. What's an asymmetrical horror game? Well, to answer that, you have to look it up, as you should know by now. But to put it bluntly, there are 8 survivors and 1 power-all that has the task of killing all the survivors, and the survivors need to band together, usually, in this case, and survive. Duh. Till either the killer gives up and rage quits, or the clock strikes 0, which by that point you win. There's generators spread around to not only give you something to do, but shorten the time you have to survive. So it's useful. There's also sugary drinks that boost you up for a bit to get a head start and have the killer still catch up, and mechits that you spend 3 minutes trying to find and give to the Elliot, to only for him to get his neck snapped by a red goblin right as you find him like it's a horror scene or something. Or use it immediately because that 210 can survive by themselves. Trust. But what's a good gameplay loop without at least a few characters that change it up a bit, huh? This is the part where I talk about the characters.
Ah, a bear! Calm the fuck down, Cleveland. It's just me.
Noob, the OG starter character. Trust me, you're talking to a day 1 Forsaken fan. They are purely survivors sided with 3 abilities: Bloxy Cola, Slay Skin Potion, and Ghost Burger. Bloxy Cola gives you speed 1 with drink, which is weird because why did the Bloxy Colas on the floor that were probably there for weeks, open being flat as fuck, give speed 2, but a nice and cold Bloxy Cola gives speed 1? Unless it's a diet Bloxy Cola. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Slate Skin Potion is pretty self-explanatory. You drink it and your skin turns from yellow to gray, and now you're in a good protected state, taking basically no damage unless the killer gets greedy and does enough damage to get you out of it. Which by then you'd have your sound up and ready, so you can cancel it early and zoom the fuck out of there, which is speed 2, I think it was. I should probably put to mention that this ability is really fucking good to like cancel out Gashing Wound, Walk Speed Overdrive, John Doe's big scary spikes, and 1x's Entanglement. Yeah, overall this ability is pretty good for survival, so yeah, should have mentioned that in the script. Oopsie! Ghost Burger. Do I even need to say it? It turns you invisible and detectable for a few seconds, which means the killer and their minions can see your highlight and shit, you know, like, ooh, I'm a spooky ghost, ooh. Noob, in my opinion, at least, was a good starter character to ease new players into the game by showing them status effects and what to do with the projectiles and shit. That is, if you've read their descriptions when you first boot up the game, like how I did. Cause I'm nothing like y'all. I'm fucking nothing like y'all. Shaletsky, Blame John, the first starter of the Survivor Pack. He has 2 abilities. Whoa. There today, aren't we? Slash and chicken. Yeah, that's not much, is it? Slash is pretty typical. Just do a forward slash with your sword like you're in slow motion. And if it is the killer, they get stunned. You're either a smart fella with this move or a fart smeller with it. There is no in between, trust me. Chicken is also obvious. You barely move for a bit, waiting a chicken leg. Proceed eating with the chicken leg, unbothered by the pesky killer's gluttony, and you'll heal like 30 to 40 health back. Use this when you're low and knowing if you're in the clear, and you should be golden. Shaletsky is a good sentinel pick for most characters, and usually my number 1 pick for my new players as well characters you should buy first, because he's very beginner friendly. Well, not now, because he's, you know, free for new players. You know, fair. And it doesn't heavily punish you for messing up with your fucking slash or the chicken. unless you're playing with a fucking covenant killer, Jason, because his ass will gashing wound you. You will die if you eat in front of him. You will be killed. Do not fucking do it. Trust me, you're better off just fucking like, I don't know, fucking, cut this out. Cut this out. Cut this out. Elliot is a healer. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Who could have seen that coming? Whoa. Whoa. He has 2 abilities, throw pizza and rush hour. Pizza throw. Okay, now imagine this, right? Chicken leg, but instead of eating it, you throw it. And anyone who picks it up but you gets immense healing. Mind fucking blown! By the way, fun fact. Elliot used to heal people just immediately instead of being over time, and people freaked the fuck out when Elliot got nerfed. But like, dude, you never experienced the pain that is almost killing a survivor as killer, and then pre-nerf Elliot would just chuck a pizza in their direction and they immediately get like 40 health back. That was not fun. That wasn't fun at all. Genuinely. And I'm glad they nerfed Elliot to be an overtime heal that the killer can cancel, because like, holy fucking shit, dude. Insta 40 for basically just touching a fucking object? What the fuck, dude? Gene, what the fuck? But anyways, rush hour is the speed boost. Can't really say much, can I? It's there so you can delay the killer killing you because you're playing support and you're high priority in the kill list. Otherwise, like, this ability doesn't really do much. I mean, unless you're like both low on stamina, then like you get some distance, you can regain stamina. So that's good, I think. But it's for like 3 seconds, so like, I don't know, man. Use it as a last resort, I guess. That's my only opinion I got with it. Elliot is like, okay, now don't torch me on this, but I do feel like he's like bit overrated. I mean, yeah, he's fun to play as. He's fun to get this like fucking clutch heals for like the other supports, and then have people say fucking W Elliot in chat. That's cool, but like, I don't know. I think it's because like, since people see that like it's an Elliot on the player list, they must get rid of you fucking immediately, like you're strike 3 or some shit. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he's shit, but he could have been way worse, sir. I don't know. I'm more a Builderman support main. Not really. I don't really play support. I don't know why I wrote that in the script. I don't know why I did that. But I do guess the only not really thing I like about Elliot is his fucking beef at 7 and 7. Oh yeah, 7 and 7. Well, I gotta talk about it now, don't I? Because that was a smooth transition, wasn't it?
Are you eating my fucking book? Eating my fucking book. That's not how you absorb knowledge.
7 and 7 is a survivalist trickster, let me tell you. Fucking cloning at the right time to get the killer to chase the clone as you hit the gritty and then watch them wander off in the distance. Teleporting last second to scare that LMS win, and watching as people accuse you of hacks in the game's chat, even though you totally did because you're just cool as him. That was before people realized how clones work, and then they never fucking fell for a clone ever again, so now it just used as a body block. But, yeah. Yeah, you know. The 7 and 7 has 3 abilities. Well, 2. They are Clone, Cool GUI, and Inject. Clone is this man's main part of the kit and either tricks the killer perfectly or perfectly cooks them by taking the damage for you. Or just try to eat their way through the fucking wall and knowing they have like 10 seconds left to live. Fucking idiots. Inject just changes how the clone will behave. Honestly, it's not that hard to understand. The IM modes are Aimless, Wandering, Pathfinding, or Cursor. You'll never use Aimless, Wandering. Trust me, it's really that useless. Your main 2 modes are just going to be Pathfinding for doing that old cloning behind a wall trick and dying because it's a burner slasher, and Cursor for advanced tricking or cooking the killer unless it's a burner slasher. Good luck. That clone is going to gain sentence and run away from you, dude. Yeah, you are going to die. Cool GUI is your big move that either makes or breaks a match. Because getting that last second teleporter on an LMS makes you feel like a fucking king that just humbled a peasant that is Chud Kid. or gives the killer easy kill because you miscalculated and the Jason's right in front of you with gashing wound and raging pace ready to pop. You're gonna die. Bye bye. 7 and 7 used to be my fucking GOAT, my main. Before I just decided one day that I really like playing Shaletsky, you know, cause like I can hit the fucker. And I can say he's really fucking strong with the right hands. Otherwise, he's an extra time extension for the killer. Cool GOI? No. Also, his lore with Cool Kid is cool, I guess. I never really gave a shit on Forsaken's lore in general, because, like, they're more, like, crumbs that they just give out on Twitter posts instead of, like, actually expanding on it in the game. But, you know. I'll say though, his LMS theme when it's Chud Kid versus him is really fucking good. Like, oh yeah, quick side mention here. Special LMS themes. Those are a thing. They're cool. Okay, next survivor. Do time is a stealth sentinel. Well, unless you know how this trick stab, but they fixed that bullshit tech. Not really, they made it just really harder, but you know. They have 3 abilities: Dagger, Crouch, and Ritual. Oh, Dagger is your main ability, basically. You're going to be using it a lot. You strike forward with your dagger, and if you hit the killer in the back, you gain Oblation. What's Oblation, you ask? Well, it's your special ability that makes 2 time have their name, because if you fill it up, you get to have a second chance in life. Front stab gives you like a third of the bar, back stab gives you half of it. Basically, what I'm saying is, backstab's are crucial to 2 time, and best way to do that is sneak up on the killer and poke him with it. Unless you're one of those fucking 2 times that just flick their mouse like to the right, and then you get a backstab somehow. Yeah. Crouch is your peanut butter if dagger was the jelly. When you crouch, you gain undetectable and invisibility for a bit, and if you uncrouch next to killer, you gain speed 2 for like a second for a quick getaway, otherwise nothing. Or you get slowness in highlight for a bit if you're far enough. Now here's why I said dagger is a jelly with crouch, because if you crouch and then dagger, you do a dash with a dagger. Basically allowing you for some insane little surprise backstabs or dashing away when you're low on stamina. Like that one black puddle in that one map I forgot the name of. Or missing and then fucking the burger Jason gashing wounding you immediately. Yeah, sucks, don't it? Ritual is the bread of the peanut butter and jelly that are crouch and dagger that makes 2 time a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Future me put a image put a drawing of that image where 2 time is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that my friend Sarah made. Thank you. Thank you. When used, you stab your dagger into the ground and put your logo in the ground like your fucking advertisement. And this is basically your one-time checkpoint, because when your oblation is full and you die, you go to that point and have 40 health instead of 80, and have weakness 4, which basically means if your positioning was shit, that means bye-bye second chance. Did all that stabbing for nothing. How's it feel, stupid? Dumbass, you stupid motherfucker, you stupid fuck. 2 time, in my opinion, can be really, really fun to play as, but if a killer even feels your presence, you bet your ass you're immediately being dealt with before you get a drop of ablation. Or I just suck at the game. Yeah, that could also be it. Also, a lot of people hate 2 time for fair reasons, honestly. Like trick stabs and being like basically like mosquitoes that are just like hang around you, praying to God you turn your back against them. Also, fun fact, did you know 2 time used to be like an actual trading dummy? No. Well, just look at the rework gameplay. You had nothing for abilities, and your only ability was the second life, which means, yes, they were boring to play as. That means I can pull up this image just to reference it, nothing else. Okay, next survivor.
Patrick, what are you doing here?
Aw, dang. Chance. Let's go gambling, baby. Always bet on black. Hit that 21. If you couldn't tell, Chance is all about luck, with their passive literally having a random XP, HP. going from 60 to 130, so you can tell how hit or miss this character can be for some people. Anyways, I put fucking this character twice in the script, dude. Chance has 4 abilities: coin flip, one shot, reroll, and hat fix. Coin flip is your main ability. You'll be spending like your gambling addicted grandma or some shit. Spending that roll button hoping for a win. When used, you flip a coin and either get a charge or weakness that can stack. So like heads or tails. Yeah. A charge is maximum of 3 and buffs the next 2 abilities to your advantages, like one shot. Your stunning move, quite literally, you aim and you pull the trigger. And one of the 3 things can happen. The gun fires, the gun does nothing, or fucking explodes like a Tom and Jerry bit, which can still stun the killer if you're close enough to them. Now, depending on how much charge you have, it will increase the odds of it going off and decreases the odds of it blowing up or doing nothing. So you're really gambling with this one. Reroll, the ability you'll either use for the entire game or use like once or twice in the first 30 seconds and then never again. When used, you reroll how much max health you'll have, which again goes from 60 to 130 depending on charge amount. You have no fucking idea how many times it went from like 68 to 67 and like one full charge reroll use. It's so fucking annoying. But the fact you can basically get another hit in makes it more than worth it, I guess. My advice is just to go above 100 and don't go for again. It's not worth it. Fucking 50 to 54. I love reroll. It's so fun to deal with sometimes, man. Half fix. This is a quick one. It just resets how much weakness you have, and it goes back to 0. Use it when like you're above 5 weakness, and you'll be fine. Or use it mid chase, so as like a panic button. I don't know. A shove would be better, but I'm not your fucking dad. Chance, in my opinion, is like really irritating to play sometimes. Like, you have those golden moments where you are on one charge and on one hit to dying, and you just go, fuck it, and go for the shot, only to hit the killer and win that LMS. And there are moments where you're aiming perfectly for a 3-charge shot, only for it to insta-kill you with an explosion, because you forgot you were on like 20 weakness. Fuck, man. Either way, it's a fun character that just makes me want to bash my skull in sometimes. Let's go gambling.
I'm just the killer! I'm just the killer!
Dusakar, the Shadow Wizard Money Man. He's a cool support of the group and has 2 abilities, Spawn Protection and Plasma Beam. That was really short in the script. I don't know how the fuck I fucked that up. Spawn Protection, you cast a shield on a survivor for 3.5 seconds and will nullify any damage the survivor will take, and if you hit a survivor at like kill damage, I would say, it will be completely nullified. And you'll also get an achievement that makes you the medic, I think. This ability is genuinely fucking good and good. I'm such a fucking idiot! And makes you actually watch out for your team. So just like seeing a low team member throwing them a pizza. Q equals win, baby. Q equals win. Plasma Beam, Zappy Zap ability. You got a killer, you slow him. You got a survivor, you quick him. And give a better overheal like in Medic TF2. Oh yeah, I already mentioned there's a skin for that. Whoopsies! This card, in my opinion, is the coolest support of the group, with his fucking wizard ass floating that does nothing but give him a cool animation. And a Zappy Zap Zapper that if you both hit kill the if you hit both the killer and survivor, you get a whole $10. So I consider it worth. Put the GIF, that one GIF that Sarah sent me. You know the one. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello?
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Low B out here with the Cadillacs on count.
Guest lead, more like guest lame. I already said that in the transmission, but I don't care. The defensive mechanism, or as I like to call it, the Cabulet mechanism, because that's what he gets turned into after he blocks when you flinch at him. And he has 3 abilities: block, punch, and charge. Block, you do what it says. You pull your hands up and you stay there. Stay there. And if the killer hits you in the stance, you gain the ability to punch. That is, if you actually land it. 70% of the time, you'll try to outsmart the killer, but then you'll look, and then you'll black. Why the fuck black? Why is there black and lock? And C, you didn't block, and the killer's looking at you with dumbass smirk before mauling you. Raging pace and a gashing wound incoming. punch, you do what it says, and you eventually appear to defend your home by right-hooking the killer and stunning him for a bit. By the way, here's a quick tip for some of you new guests, the 3-minute guests that just picked up the game, because guest 1337, and you like that show, movie, sorry, I'm going to shoot myself. Holding forward will make you lunge, otherwise just do a normal punch without lunging. Trust me, this becomes really useful when you figure it out. I wish I knew that. Yeah, I really did. Because I missed so many fucking punches, dude. I suck at this character, dude. Charge what a you says do, and you charge forward like you're a fucking demoni going for the low health sniper. You know what I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about. Use this to either push a killer away from the survivor or to fuck him over by driving to the lower floor of the map. You know that it's very specific, but yeah. Or you can like push it to like a nearby wall, so like run towards it for like 2 seconds. Yeah. 1337 is what it will call a skill check survivor. The skill checks your prediction and reaction time. I mean, no shit. Why other survivors doesn't skill check you? I don't know why this was in the script. I'm stupid like that. Sure, the killer can screw you over, baiting you out and shit, but Jenny, once you nail down this character, you become unstoppable. And by that I mean you're gonna watch those like videos like people that got guessed like 500 level 500. And then you're gonna try to be like one of them, but then you realize this shit ain't for you. And like you can probably dominate a killer with it from doing anything, but you need like a lot of fucking like you need a lot of practice, man. He's fucking disgusting to play as. I don't know. I didn't like level 100 again. I really did not.
I think we should kill Builderman!
Builderman, dispenser going up, sentry down. This man, unlike his creator, has the job of helping out his teammates to win. He has 2 abilities, sentry and dispenser. I'm the Bazooski, and I'm going to remove all the faces because I'm a dumbass. Sentry, you place down a sentry, and after placing it down, it turns into a sentry. And when the killer gets near it, it starts shooting them down and gives them slowness 1. Now, it seems like a non-issue, but trust me, it can screw you over. Luckily for the killer, it can be destroyed, mainly with 2 M1s. My advice, personally, just put the sentry that's just far enough where it can disturb the killer's chase, and where it takes them like 5 seconds to get rid of it. You know, so like an actual sentry that does its job well. Yeah, you should know about it sometime. Dispenser. You place the dispenser down and like, dude, you'll never believe this, but it heals your teammates. Mind fucking blown, right? Dude, I would never have thought of that. Anyways, put this down in corners of a map or whatever's, and you're fine. Why did I start talking like fucking Luigi there? Nintendo, hire me, dude. I'm good at this shit. I'm good at this shit, dude. Builderman is my personal favorite. Not really. I'm lying. I don't know why that's in the script again. Because you can heal teammates a bit when they need it and fuck with the killer. My favorite part. If you actually position well. Again, I don't know why that was in the script, but whatever. Next survivor.
Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Veronica, the Tony Hawk wannabe. She might be a robot that needs to be oiled every 30 minutes, but give her a skateboard and she'd be doing fucking laps around you. She has 4 abilities. Vandalism, SK8? Damn, whoever wrote this doesn't know English, that's for damn sure. Broadcast and active battery. Vandalism, you do a subway surfers and whip out a spray can and hold M1 to any close wall and you start vandalizing. It's pretty, you know, like fully spray an image onto the wall and it becomes your skate zone, you could call it. And if you want to erase it or feel guilty for vandalizing a poor wall, you fucking you can hold space to wipe it away and spray somewhere else. Because that wall deserves it, this wall doesn't. Skate, if you're in the set skate zone, you can use this ability to start what Veronica is shown to do in her render image. Skate. You can do sick kickflips if you're near a wall or whatever, and press space while making the killer eat your dust for the evening. Yeah. And also jump over John Doe's fucking spikes, because that's fair to deal with, isn't it? Broadcast, you smack your head and switch channels on which station you'll be watching, like FaZe. You go go through the killer like a ghost and gain a massive speed boost, which lets you make a great getaway. Unless they have full stamina and you're like not doing shit with it, they'll catch up immediately. Bumper, you decide you're feeling like Guess today, and instead of facing through the killer, you push them back harder than Guess himself, which is like, okay, I guess. Because she's going on high speed for a skateboard, while Muscle Tank is charging at full speed. But what do I know? I'm not a fucking psychist. Physicist. Skibidi toilet. Mobile is just faster skating. Not really. Anything new, it's good for going through the map through. So, activate battery is your only way of healing, because I forgot to say, you can't heal with any source of healing like Alien's Pizza or a Mech Kit. Although I think you can use Builderman dispensers, although I'm not sure. I don't know. People barely play Builderman. Barely, blah 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 blah. I do not say blah blah blah. When you use activate battery, it basically works like an instant chicken, but instead of like 30 to 40 health, it really depends on how much battery you get. With the half battery giving you 25 HP back, so you can do the math how much a full battery gives you. It's 50. It's 50. Also, doing gens gives you batteries. Don't ask me how. Ask Spectre, he's the manager of this place. Maybe Veronica like hooks herself onto the generators while she's doing them. Maybe. You know. Veronica is a fun survivor, I guess. Her skateboarding is cool, but honestly she's like a B tier for me, because you get targeted like immediately, from my experience at least, because Veronica is annoying to go against, and I don't blame the killers for going for me early.
That guy just try to blow me up with a bomb? Was that a terrorist?
Taff, the Devilman wannabe. Oh, they're gonna have to glue you back together in hell! They have two abilities, Tripwire and Subspace. Tripmine. Tripwire, not the outcome memories. Yo, your game's gonna die. Game got cancelled. When used, Taff will start putting down the start of a tripwire, like the ability's name, and you'll be able to put it at the end of it wherever the fuck you want, as long as the wire is green, because it's green for an amazing reason. And if the killer trips on a wire, they will gain slowness 2 for a bit, and will be highlighted to everyone. But they can be destroyed by everything. Subspace Tripmine is the bomb, quite literally. When used, you set up a bomb and throw it in front of you, and if the killer gets close or enough time has passed, it will go BOOM! Hakablooey! And if you or the killer's near it, you'll get subspaced, which just throws your camera in a random direction and grants helpless for a bit for the killer, which means you can't use your abilities for a bit. Fortunately for the killer, they can smack it with the M1 or literally fucking anything, and it will nullify the explosion when you just get subspace 1, which does nothing. Or just explodes. Kaboom! I'm like so hyped to start talking about the killers that I didn't even write like a fucking like little outro for Taff. Okay, but like in my opinion, they're fine. I like playing as them from time to time. Throwing the my girlfriend, she's fucking really good at it, cause like to be good at Taff, you have to be like aggressive with them. You have to just throw bombs everywhere, throw fucking tripwires everywhere. The cooldown for both of them is low, so you might as well. Alright, time to talk about the fun part. The killers! The killers! The patty cake! Patty! The bad guys of the character. Oh! Your objective is the killers to, guess what? Kill. Oh!
Homestuck characters if they were.
Slasher, the starter killer, also known as Jason, is a melee-only killer that has 3 abilities: Behead, Gashing Wound, and Raging Pace. Behead, you do a quick dash and a quick swipe with your weapon, hit a survivor with this, and the guy gets bleeding and helpless for a bit, well, doing some good damage. And then you gain slowness 1 for a bit, so you can nerf out, and, you know, quick tip, don't sprint doing so, because, yeah. Also, if you kill a survivor with this move, their head flies off, like that one TF2 taunt kill. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Gashing Wound is your big hitter unless you do a big miss. When landed, you start doing a Happy Feet wombo combo on a survivor and do a whopping 50 damage. Damn, that's like when done slash. I forgot I put that in the script. Oh my god. Done slasher kicks the survivor away, which like, are you stupid? Why would you do that? You're kicking them away, man. You let them get distance, bruh. Are you stupid or something? Are you stupid or something? Raging Pace. You activate your Birmingham Rage and start R4ing while chasing the survivor. This ability is good for quickly regaining stamina and continuing chase. When you beat M1 or B-Head, Slasher does a bigger dash than B-Heads and does more damage. But catching wound, you're basically dead if he hits you with this, because it does 70 damage. What the fart? That's like enough to kill a 2-time if you're one hit or an Elliot. What? Say what? Slasher is the type of killer that's really easy to play as and hard to master, but once you get it down, you basically can crisp up any lobby with this guy. Trust me, I would know, because I suck balls at him, even though I like playing as him.
Are you eating my
Oh, you think I'm gonna review Cool Kid now? No. The video's over. I don't know what to tell you. I was planning on making this like a whole like hour-long video where I talk about the game, like talk about its mechanics, talk about its characters, and then like talk about like my issues with the game. But like throughout like the 3 months I've been working on this stupid fucking video, I slowly like started to not like the game as much. I know. It's a bit anticlimactic to just like end the video like right here and now, but I'd rather just put this video out there so that I can at least just tell myself that it's done and not be reminded of myself that I have yet to finish a video for a game I don't enjoy playing anymore. Because here's the thing, I used to love this game, and I wanted to make this video out of the love that I had for it. But now I just kind of don't care about the game. Like, don't get me wrong, like I still follow development because like I want to see this game improve even after all of the shit it went through. Oh boy, I would have had a whole ass rant for that part, but y'all never gonna see it because I'll probably never finish this video unless like in the future the game gets really really good and like, all right, let's give this another shot, you know. But yeah, sorry if you were actually expecting like a long video of like Forsaken, because it's not happening. Sorry. Thank you for watching. I should hopefully like doing this should hopefully like actually let me work on the things I like the Discord market forums and more ship posts, or hell, maybe I'll make more documentaries on like other games. I don't know. Bye Bye Night is really fun so far. Maybe I'll make a video about that because like it has fewer content so far, and I have a lot more to say about it because it's new, thankfully. So yeah, thank you for watching. I guess if you like the 7 people who are gonna watch this, thank you a lot for watching. Yeah. Outro. Oh yeah, also, thank you to my friend Samira, who helped me a lot throughout this video, giving me suggestions on what I should put in certain, like, sections, and, like, just in general, a huge shout out to all my friends that have helped and joked around throughout the video, like, the making of this video. Thank you all, genuinely. Y'all are sweethearts. Hopefully the next video doesn't take as long as this one. Damn, I thought this was gonna be like a month-long project, but it's not. You live and learn. Okay, actual outro. Bye-bye.